The first composition of hair gel is thickeners, which is in the primary composition. Thickeners enhance the consistency, volume and viscosity of cosmetic products, thereby providing more stability and better performance. Some thickeners have also emulsifying or gelling properties. The majority of thickeners have the ability to retain water on the skin and act, therefore, as moisturizers. Thickeners can be completely natural like waxes, but also synthetic or semi-synthetic. They are derived from various sources and consist of very different molecular structures including polysaccharides, proteins, alcohols, silicons or waxes. The type of thickeners. First is lipid thickeners, for example is carnauba wax and stearic acid. Then naturally derived thickeners, for example is bean gum, xanthan gum and gelatin. Then mineral thickeners, for example is silica, bentonite and magnesium aluminium silicate. Then synthetic thickeners, for example is carbomer and PVP. And the last one is ionic thickeners, for example is NaCl. Next, we move to the carbomers. Carbomers is a family of cross-linked acid polymers. They are essential ingredients in cosmetics and pharmaceuticals. They are excellent rheology modifiers. Then, carbopol polymers. They are high with polyacrylic acids cross-linked with polyalkyl ether. They provide thickening with a wide range of flow properties. This picture shows the mechanisms of thickening. The first stage is powder. The second stage is hydration, which is polymer dispersion. Then the third stage is neutralization, which is polymer mucilage. This is the mechanism demonstration for carbopol. Then we move to the fixatives. Film formers. You can see they have polymers, colloids and resins. Film forming mechanism. Film formers are used in conjunction with volatile solvents. The volatile material evaporates off, thereby leaving the film former on the surface of the skin or hair. The volatile solvents of choice are water, isododecane or cyclometicone, all of which work well in various cosmetic systems where film forming is desirable. Selection of the proper film former is essential in creating a product with specific characteristics and optimum functionality. The use level will vary depending on the active level of the specific film former and how much of a film is desired in the product. Next is humectants. Humectants are used in hair and skincare products to promote moisture retention. They have the ability to attract water from the atmosphere. Many different molecules have the ability to be effective humectants. How well they do this depends on how many water-loving sites they contain for hydrogen bonding with water molecules. The strength of this bonding between the humectants and water improves moisture retention by minimizing water loss due to evaporation. Glycerin, propylene, glycol, honey, sorbitol, sodium PCA, pentanol, hydrolyzed silk protein, fructose are the major ones used in the hair and skincare. Humectants are hydrophilic substances containing hydroxyl groups. They are composed of polar molecules and the dipole-dipole interactions between these molecules and the hydrogen bonding water molecules allow an attraction to occur, thus allowing for moisture retention. Next is neutralizers. Neutralizer is a substance or material used in the neutralization of acidic mixture. It is a common designation for alkaline materials. The best pH of the system should be determined by the performance desired for the particular application. The final pH should be consistent with desired functional attributes of the targeted application. NaOH, ammonia, KOH, TEA, tris-amino, trisopropanolamine, neutral TE, AMP Ultra PC 2000 are the most common one used in the hair care. Why balance to pH? Hair and sebum naturally have a pH balance between 4.5 and 5.5. This means hair and sebum are healthiest when acidic. Raising pH can lead to dry, brittle hair prone to breakage. Maximum alkalinity that can be healthy for hair is still 7.5 pH. Slight alkalinity is necessary in hair styling products such as hair gels to give fluffy look to the style and helps combat baldness or thin hair problems. Next is chelating agents. Any ingredient that bind with metal ions or metallic compounds, preventing them from adhering to a surface such as skin, hair or clothing, or causing contamination or discoloration, such as in the case of trace amounts of iron. For example, tetrasodium EDTA and tetrahydroxypropylethylene diamine. The EDTA complex is most common because of its broad effectiveness and compatibility with most cosmetic ingredients. The component that make hair gel is colloid, is gelatin. Solvated polymers, lipophilic colloids, when subjected to thermal changes causes gelatin. Many hydrogen formers are more soluble in hot than cold water. If the temperature is reducing, the degree of hydration is reduced and gelatin occurs. Cooling of a concentrated hot solution will produce a gel.
Hi guys, if we see the general composition of hair styling gel, there is two composition, which is primary composition and secondary composition. For primary composition, there is thickeners, fixatives, humectants, solvent and neutralizers. For secondary composition, there is solubilizers, preservative, colorants, stabilizers, chelating agent, fragrance and various vitamin extracts. Now, let's see the advantages and disadvantages of hair gel. The advantages are strong shaping and support capabilities, easy to refresh, and containing chelating agent where it prevents any ingredients that bind with metal ions from adhering to a surface of skin and hair or causing contamination or discoloration. And the disadvantages are many shapes requires a lot of hair gel and this cause hand become more sticky. Many gels contains other damaging ingredients and it does not provide moisture. How hair gel work? First, hair styling and fixative polymers deposit on the surface of the hair. Second, this causes hair to be attracted to another through capillary forces. Then, polymers dry to form a clear film that are strong. And this hold the hairs together until the film is either removed via washing or the film is broken due to mechanical forces on the hair. For example, combing. Hair styling and fixative polymers deposit on the surface of the hair. It causes the hair to be attracted to one another through the capillary forces. Polymers then dry to form the clean films are strong. By combing, the film is broken due to the mechanical forces.